Hi guys, welcome to the new series, the Fire series for Motorsport Manager, and we are in the ADAC GT Masters. Now, in the stream that we finished off the Ice mod with, I asked people to vote for what car we're going to go with for the GT series. Now, with the Fire mod, Chris and Falco, should I say, did create custom models for the game. And they give you the option to, there's optional downloads to create a car with. And the car we voted for was a Lamborghini. So if you checked out my Twitter feed the other day, you'll see me, I posted this a photo of this on my Twitter feed. And I think it looks pretty damn fucking good. The team is BlackFyre GT. Now, BlackFyre are... It's a Game of Thrones reference, if you weren't 100% sure. It's BlackFyre are a bastard clan, or a bastard cadet branch of the Targaryen family. And they were rebels. They rebelled against Targaryens 5 times. But that's what we've gone with. I think it's a cool sounding name, plus the Fire. I know it's obviously spelled differently, but the Fire mod, it kind of ties in. It makes sense to me. It makes sense to me. So I'm recording this the same day I did the stream. The stream took 6.5 hours, and I had a migraine by about halfway through. So obviously I haven't got a migraine now. I had a little kip and got over it. So I've not done much so far. If you look at the headquarters, I have decided to build a new scouting facility, and I've decided to upgrade the factory to level 2. Now there are good reasons behind that. We need them both. We need to be able to get our car parts sorted as quickly as possible. So the factory was absolutely imperative. The scouting facility, well, by the way, I took a test track. As our starting thing, I took the high pressure one. So we've got a test track. As for the scouting, we don't know any driver abilities at all. So we've got a lot of people on the scout. We're scouting pretty much everyone we can. I've not found a driver yet. I've put in an offer for a driver. I've put in an offer for this guy, Nikolai Silvest. We don't know anything about him, but his smoothness is pretty good. His feedback looks like it might be okay. He's only 18. He's got the potential to become a lot better. He's like 66 kilos as well, so he's reasonably light. We've also put in offers, staff-wise. So we've got potentially Futaku Masu coming in as our lead engineer. He has to produce an additional part for no extra cost trait. Stephen Lane, hopefully he's going to come in as one of our race mechanics. Reliability of 15, pit stops of 18. And Bobby Graves is the other one, pit stops 15, performance of 15. So hopefully we can get these two guys in relatively cheap. Now, our first race is at Phoenix, and if you did join me for the stream, we had 6 races in Phoenix in that stream. 6. And a Vancouver, which, by the way, is like our starting 2. And Rio was there twice as well. So it's kind of, yeah, it's nice. It's a nice way to start. Cheers for that, Chris and Falco. That's all I can say. Sponsorship-wise, we've got a few. We've still got an empty slot here. So we've got Maxis, we've got Fana, I think that's how you pronounce it. Geox, Lenovo, Bic. And if we look at our finances, we're making 822 grand a race. Now, I've set the budget of next year's car to max. Fat stacks. 1.125 million a race. Now, the reason that I have done that is if we go to the car, we can see this chassis here cost £21 million. £21 million that cost. So we need to make sure we've got at least £21 million in the bank at the end of the season. Now, with only 8 races, that is a lot of money to try and pull it in. So a lot of these got 4. This was 2. That's a 4. That's a 2. That's a 4. Hopefully we get a big one here. Now with the Fire mod, I don't know if you saw the video. I'm assuming you have seen the introduction to the Fire video. This is a maximum of 5 stars. This lot. This is a maximum of 4 stars. The others have a maximum of 3 stars. We're not going to be near that level yet because we're only at a 1-star appeal. We've got no marketability whatsoever. Hopefully a couple of the guys we're going to bring in have some marketability. Now, sponsor-wise, I haven't got any bonus sponsors. I've just put them all for race sponsors. It means we don't have to hit a target. We don't have to worry too much about getting that money in that way. I figured we had the guaranteed money coming in. It's the best way to do things. And I genuinely feel that's the best way to do things. Especially first season, into the championship. I had to spend £500,000 on getting my livery sorted out. It's a wonderful livery. Because when you upload a car in... So basically when you start... You can upload a car in, but when you start you create a team, it'll have the original game's GT car, and you need to put the livery on that. Now, obviously, the issue with that is you can't see what it looks like on your car. So once you've created that car, you need to then go back into the livery, and then you have to change things. It's the only issue. We'll take Lepic and Casino to get these sorted out, and we've only got to worry. You know what? It's really nice having to only worry about one wing. I don't think I can actually explain how much nicer that is. Tyre choice will take softs. 16 at 18. This is going to be a long race, isn't it? This is going to be a fucking long race. I've put this on medium length. There's a good chance I'm going to have to drop it to short afterwards, if that is the case. We'll go this way first, I think. Just put a little bit more that way. There we go. We'll take softs. Yeah, this is going to be a fucking long race, isn't it? Shit. We're not going to do any weight stripping. Our reliability is too low to worry about weight stripping, so yeah, not doing that. Let's take the practice though. Send these guys out. We'll get them a race trim for 8 laps. Race trim, 8 laps, tyre choice. Wonderful. And I've still got the speed and zoom mod. So what we can do real quick is we can zoom in and have a look for our 1-to-1 scale Lamborghini. And you can see it's lovely, lovely livery. It's really nice. I'm sorry, but it's wonderful. You can see the white detailing around the lights there, which we had in our livery. The black and the red on the back. You know, that's going to be our iconic look. That's going to be our iconic look. We will probably change the livery. I think I may have mentioned that we're going to have a vote. So in the last episode of the season, I will put out the question. I'll show you the list of all the cars that are potentially that we can pick from, and I'll let you guys vote in the comments. Now, what will happen is we'll pick a particular car brand, so whether it be Porsche or Lamborghini or Ferrari, and that'll be the car for next season. And obviously, with each car comes new liveries. So, for example, the Porsche comes with the Flying Lizard livery. So you can pick the Flying Lizard livery. I've never ever heard of Flying Lizard before the other day when I mentioned it to Chris and Falco. But apparently, yeah. Apparently I should have heard of them. But they know I'm not as into motorsport as other people. I just like my games. That's all it is. I think we're going to have to go quite a way into the top speed here. Probably around about there. I think we need to push further away. And then we'll give that a crack. Keep on the same tyres. If we look at Casino's looking in a better position than Random Driver number 2. We're not keeping these guys for any length of time whatsoever. We'll keep them until we get a replacement, which will hopefully be rather fucking quickly. I want to take it that way. I want to see what happens there. We'll take 8 laps again and those tyres, and we'll get them speeding off again. So we're having to deal with very, very poor drivers, let alone a very, very poor car. We have started building an engine. Now, the engines cost a lot of money, and they do take a lot of time to get created. Just like any part, they've added... Basically, it's been made so that it's difficult to just smash out parts. We're not going to be able to smash out parts every race. So we've got to do what we can with what we got. So we'll save this setup for now. So we'll save it for next year, because we will be back here next year. We can get that cornering balance sorted out a bit more. I know that much. It just needs to go there, and I think that'll be spot on. Handling is spot on. The speed balance could probably go a little bit higher, and I think that may get us 98. I think I've gone a little bit too... I've gone a little bit too heavy on the speed, but we'll give it a go. We've got excellent, great, and okay. Let's have a look. So we'll save the 88% for now. Is this okay? That's what we need to get sorted out. Do we need to go longer? That is my question now. I'm hoping that is the case. So if we go all the way up, like so, hopefully that'll get us to where we need. I haven't changed the handling. I know I haven't changed the handling. I can sort that out in a bit. I just need to get everything else to great. We're going to leave the guys running around for a bit. We need this knowledge to come up. So yeah, we'll just carry on. We'll leave them going on until we need to bring them in. Your handling feels awesome. Beautiful cornering. We need this at level 3, ideally. Sweet. Gear and just right. We do get level 3 for both of those. So let's get these guys in relatively quickly. Excellent, excellent, great. Let's get qualifying trim on. If we can get a little bit of qualifying trim, I'll be very happy. 98%. We'll save the 98%. The speed balance still isn't quite there. Well, I don't want to fuck it around too much. So I think we're going to leave it. I'm just going to send them out, see if we can get the qualifying level 1 for both drivers. Speed balance is way off. So we were okay here. So we went too far the other way, but that's an easy enough fix. That's about right. That is about right. I need to get that back to where it's supposed to be. If we can go just there, I think that's okay. I think that's okay. Right. Well, it needs to be better than okay, doesn't it? It needs to be great or excellent. Come on, let's get him out on the track. Or don't. Fuck's sake. It took him forever to get that sorted out. So we're going to have to spend a little bit of qualification getting that set up right, unfortunately. Natalie Pinkham's here, but unfortunately, and Aaron Andrews, but no Susie Perry. No Susie Perry. So we go to the car setup. We're going to have to do this. I don't mind messing around with the handling a little bit. In fact, having a slight change on the handling may be beneficial. We'll take that. We'll take these softs here. We'll go to knowledge. Maybe soft tyres. We don't get qualifying trim, unfortunately. It's just how it is. Car setup. I'll say we don't know about that yet. Hopefully it'll be fine. In fact, what we'll do, instead of wasting a whole new set of tyres, we'll just let them run out and just as it is. So send him out real quick. Off you go, mate, as quickly as possible, please. Get you on auto. Just going to do one. I'm not even going to do a full one. We're going to bring him in now and change his tyres. Just want to see if we've got the... there we go. Lovely. So how long is it taking to get? 117. So we're going to wait around about the 2-minute mark. We'll send Casino out and then Lahane about 10 seconds after. We want to wait until we've got the track grip up as high as possible to get the best chance of getting a decent position as possible. In fact, let's go send him in now. Fucking this cough. Right. So Casino's going out now. Get him on auto. Right. Lahane can go now as well on the softs. He should just about make it in time. I may have left that a little bit late. No, he manages it in time. Lovely stuff. So, let's get a decent time, please, gentlemen. 19th and 20th. I mean, that's fantastic times. May as well have not bothered. We're not as far behind as I thought we would be. We are expected to finish 10th. I have turned around to our boss and said we will finish 10th. I didn't want to overpromise, but yeah. BlackFyre GT weren't at it today. We're not at it any day at the minute. It's a new team. We're not going to be at it, are we? Fucking cunt. No, they weren't at it. Yeah, well, fuck you, basically. Right, so we're at the actual race now. We'll take soft tyres and race trim for both drivers. If we go to the car setup, how long is this race? 38 laps. Oh, fuck. 16 to 18. 18 to 20, 19 to 21. Well, we'll take 16 to 18. Can we add... I haven't looked at the rules. I don't know if we can add fuel or remove it. I'm not going to take any fuel away. I'm assuming because we've got a full tank for 38 laps, we can't add any fuel in. So we're not going to bother. We're not going to bother. Right. Do the normal thing for us. So it's Gunon, Kielwitz, Mies, Mapelli, and Filippi. Even though he's American. Filippi. Starting. That's so British. Filippi. He probably does say it like Filippi, because they're Americans, and, you know, they're Italian. So we're going to be picking up the back of the pack here. If we can get a decent finish, I'm looking maybe to pick up 8th or 9th, if possible. You know what we'll do? We'll have a quick look. You can see different varieties of cars. We've got Audi. We've got... Well, where is it? Let's go from the front. Let's go from Gunon. So I believe that's... I don't know what that is. That looks like a Chevy to me. Kiewitz in a Chevy as well. Mies, that Land Speeds, that's an Audi R8. Book. That's another Chevy, isn't it? But you can see the Audis next to him. I think that's a BMW further back. But yeah, so there's a mixture of different cars in here. So it's a bit more like a proper GT sort of mix-up. I'm going to go back to medium on the fuel. We don't want to burn through all the fuel too much. Lahane in 9th, Casino in 11th. We're off to a fairly decent start. No ERS system for the GT series to start with. Might see if we can get a vote in for that one. Lahane's doing really well up here, up into 7th now. Might have to get him to pull back on these tyres in a second. We'll do that now. Let's get them both to pull back on these tyres. Don't want to push too hard, but 7th and 9th for our two drivers. We're going to lose out in a minute. But, yeah, it's a good start. It is a good start so far. 4 laps in. Lahane is dropping positions, but, I mean, we're expected to finish last, so... I think anything other than 19th and 20th is going to be good for us today. That's all I'm asking for. It's looking good. It does look good. So, how have you been? Anyway, safety car. Should we come into the pits? No. Well, saying that, before we say no, Gunon, are you going into the pits at all? You're not. No one's going into the pits at the minute, so we're not going into the pits. Simple as that. If I start seeing people going to the pits, if I'm quick, I will change my mind. But we don't see anyone going into the pit. There's no point in going into the pit right now. So let's speed this up. We'll get the safety lap out of the way. And then once we're near the end of this lap, we'll attack again. Because that is just the right thing to do. So we're back into positive fuel now. Don't have the ERS system, so we can't give that boost to get around people. So we really are going to have to look at attacking and overtaking. We'll get both drivers set up now. Hopefully we can get something decent out of Casino. Even Lahane's looking good. Oh, this is quality from the two drivers we've got here. This is utter quality. Come on, boys. Yeah, get in there. Alright, so we're going to go high now and neutral. High and neutral. We still have excess fuel. Lahane's up in 3rd. So we still have got excess fuel. I don't want to push it too much, but I don't want to fall back too much. I would like to do everything in my power to get a good position in this race. And of course, it's the start of the season. The reliability isn't that great on our cars or theirs, so there is all the chance to get a better result. We are going to drop positions. Other cars are fucking tremendous. We're the worst car in every part. So our engine, our suspension, our gearbox, everything is horrendous. Tyre wear's not helping your lap times. You're right. Let's get you in, Casino. Let's get you on some new tyres. 29 laps to go. Give you another set of softs. Your parts are looking fine. Wunderbar. Alright. So we're going to get you to go medium. And you're going to go another lap, please, Lahane. You can come in on this one. You're coming in now. Casino. Your parts are looking fine too. The Lahane is dropping positions, so let's get him to go high again. We're having to attack so hard to keep up with everyone else. Who's that? Kelvin van der Linde has he collided with Seidler, was it? I don't know. So we've got Casino here. He's going to push a little bit harder, try and do what he can to catch up. We're going to get Lahane to push on these tyres as well. We're not going to go overtake. We're just going to push on him for one lap. Get him back down to neutral. We're going to get the fuel on medium. I don't want you two racing as such, so allow your teammate through, mate, alright? Actually, no. You allow your teammate through. You race, because, well, Casino's ahead slightly now. We just need him to pull away. We don't want to get involved with each other. In any way, shape or form. I don't mind, to be fair. If they're like that, if they have a relationship, it's fine. Doesn't bother me. So, I think we're going to wait a little bit longer before we start pushing them. Other drivers here will... Oh, hello. Van der Zinde has been investigated. He's got to do a drive-through by the looks of it. He has. So we may be able to gain a position on Van der Zinde in 14th, as he's got to do a drive-through. And he's going to be quicker than we are. Look, no, he's gone. He's going to be out of there. Oh, just about. Pulling ahead of Van der Zande. Van der Zande, not Van der Zinde. Van der Zande. Alright. Anyone else pitting? No one's pitting yet. We were pushing those tyres like anything to get where we were. I think we need to do the same with the engine now. We're going to get the engine on high. Do what we can to try to reduce this. Oh, 12-second deficit. Obviously, we know that these cars are going to have to pit at some point. We just want to be able to be in a good position when they do. Can't believe it's a 38-lap race. 22 laps remaining. It's going to be a fucking long episode. I think we may have to reduce the length of the episode, the races to short. I don't know. And maybe something for the second half of the season. I'm going to try and do what I normally do and get one half of the season recorded. Well, not today, but before today's episode goes out. And I'm recording this straight after that stream on Saturday, and this episode's going out on Monday. So, yeah. So the guys are looking to attack here. That's De Filippi. They have gained a few positions because of the pits. We've got a few more people ahead of us looking to pit as well. Might be able to push on and gain a few more positions there. We know we're going to have to pit one more time before the end of the race. Up into 7th and 8th. So I think we're going to get some conservation on these tyres. We're going to carry on pushing on the engine. But I need these tyres to go out. We're going to do one lap on conserve. Go back to neutral. And then we'll see what happens after then. Because we're going to have to try to go. I don't want to use mediums if I can help. I want to keep on the softs. We get the performance boost out of them. But we need to see what we can get on these softs. I mean, how many laps? 16 at 18. So if we can get 2 more laps out for Casino on these, we can finish off the race on softs, which will be a nice position to be in. So we need just 2 more laps. Let's go back to neutral. We go neutral, medium, and we're going medium for you as well. So it shouldn't really be sort of, well, I say we shouldn't be gaining or losing. We will gain or lose because everyone around us is better than us, but it shouldn't be too much of an issue now. Casano or Casino has gone around. I want to keep calling him Casano, like Antonio Casano, but it's not, is it? It's just Casino. So Casino's going to come in on this one. Lahane could probably go with a push. Just to race, and you allow your teammate through. Alright. So Lahane should go one more, maybe 2 more laps. I think we're going to try and get him to go one more. We'll go high. We'll go over to Lahane now. In fact, I think, yeah, we're going to get him to try to gain a position here if we can. I don't think he's going to be able to, so let's pull him back. Now, he's going to go out on his last set of tyres, and Casino is on his last set of tyres. So, you know, we're all doing alright. We're doing alright. Should have brought in Lehane first, really. He's got the length available. We could have done a one-stop with Lehane if we really wanted to. Just not push him at all. I don't know how that would have worked out. It may have worked out better. I need Casino to do one more lap on the neutral, and then we'll get him to push a little bit harder. He does have Van der Zande on his tail, so let's get him to go neutral now. Push on the fuel a little bit. Because I don't want us to finish last. Obviously, Frey is out. Walder Frey is out. Spoilers. Game of Thrones. And, yeah, we need to sort of... I don't want us to finish last. That is my thing. I know Frey's out. I don't want us to finish last. I would like to get 9th or 8th, if possible. Obviously, we can probably bring you back down to neutral now. We'll keep you on neutral. Let's go medium on the fuel. We're going to let him run around just for a bit, as is. We'll speed it up a touch. Arturo Casino set a personal best lap. That's fine. Now, we're almost at the point where I think some drivers may pit, but I think everyone's going for one-stoppers. I think we're doing okay fuel-wise, so let's go high. And a high. We've got 8 laps to go, 65%, 77%. I think we're fine. I say we'll push a little bit harder on the fuel. We'll see how things are looking for us. Lehane is really not doing well. He's not gaining any time. In fact, he's getting further behind. Casino's setting new faster times. You've lost something off the back of the car, have you? Ooh, your rear wing's looking a bit shitty. Everything else is looking fine. We're going to try and see that out if we can. I think we can probably give Lehane a bit of a push. He's got a bit more happening for him tyre-wise than Casino. Get him to both race. Now, I don't think anyone is going to pit. I don't think anyone is going to pit. Oh no, someone has pitted. That's fine. I don't know if anyone else will pit. No, people are pitting. That's fine. I'm guessing because their cars are struggling a little bit. Their parts are starting to fall off. We're going to have to go conserve on Casino because I don't think those tyres are going to see through. Have to go conserve on you because I don't think your tyres are going to see through either. 3 laps to go. I've pushed the tyres a little bit too hard for too long. We're fine though. 2 laps to go. Right, let's go high and high for now. We've got excess there. Let's get this up to speed 2. So these tyres are a little bit knackered. These tyres are a little bit knackered. We're going to get you to go back up on these tyres. I need you to see them out. We're going to get you to go back up on these tyres, Lehane, again, just to see them out. And now, last lap, we'll go neutral and neutral. So it looks like we shouldn't finish last unless something absolutely fucking horrific happens. Casino is going to start falling away. That's to be expected because he's pretty much on rims at this point. Lehane may be able to gain a position. 13th and 17th. You know what? I'll take that. First race of the season. I'll take that. I made a couple of mistakes. It's been a long day. So I'm going to make mistakes. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that all day long. Considering where we're expecting to finish this season. Last. So we've got a 13th and a 17th. We maybe have been able to do better. Van der Zande got a penalty, drive-through penalty. You got drive-through penalty. You got drive-through penalty. Rahel Frey crashed. But you got to remember as well, these are only temporary drivers. We will be getting better drivers soon. Hopefully. We'll have a look, see actually, see if there's any scouting has been completed before the next race. Hopefully there is. We'll see. We'll see. We should have got an increase in our marketability as well. So our marketability is 12%. Came 9th. Has that gone down? Plus 0.33%. That's fine. Relationship with the drivers, mechanics have gone up as well. We gained 910,000 for that, which is not bad. I'll take that. I will definitely take that. We should have a contract offer to sort out now as well. So hopefully we can get ourselves someone in. So the youngster I looked at and approached to sign without Bobby Graves. Quite happy to join us. Lovely. I don't know how much you'll want. Use team orders. I hate to use team orders in this case. I left a little choice. There you go. It's a neutral response. Contract offer accepted. Lovely. So Bobby Graves is our new mechanic. Which one is he? He is the one with decent performance. Good stuff. And he can replace Anchor. So a race mechanic has been hired. Obviously, financially, that's going to hit us a bit harder. I think we've got new sponsorship offers. We have. So the car repair has been finished. We go to the car. We improve parts. We're going to wait till these get around about 80%, and then we're going to move on to the spoiler, probably. We're going to look at trying to get all of these parts up to a decent position. Slot 6, what are our choices? 4 races at 282,000 if we finish 15th or above. 7 races at 147,000. 15th or above, I mean, we can achieve that, but I'm going to take the safer option. I'd rather make sure we've got the money coming in. We've only got 1 race for these 2, 3 races for these ones. That's going to see us out for the rest of the season. But it is guaranteed cash $1. And we kind of need the guaranteed cash $1. Alright, so Stephen Lane is our other guy. We sign him. We get rid of Chisholm. Lovely. And he's going to cost us a bit as well. So if we go to the car, we'll improve parts. If we look here, 14 days, 13 days. That's the right way around now. We'll look at getting the gearbox up as well. We'll get the gearbox up to snuff. We'll get a bit out of that. That'd be nice. Susie Perry's interviewing. Well, I say interviewing. She's reporting on our team. And Futaki Masu is going to be our new race lead designer thingy. A new lead designer. It's going to cost us a lot of money per race. So if we look at our finances now, it's 494,000. So we basically lost half our money by bringing these 3 guys in. But it is going to make a huge difference. As you can see already. Yeah, fantastic difference. That is going to be beneficial in the long run as well. We've got 9 days for our next car part. We've got 26 days for our next race. Do have a contract proposal. He wants to renegotiate. I really don't know what to say to him. I don't want to offer him too much money, but at the same time, he looks like he might be decent. So, swings and roundabouts. So let's have a look at this new contract proposal, see what he says to that. Renegotiation, I think we're going to fuck him off, to be fair. Retract offer, yes. So we've got 2 scout reports have come in. Daniel Nagy. And Christopher Herr. 58%. It's 58%. Have a look at our current drivers. I mean, smoothness-wise, Bill Haynes brilliant. I want to compare him. We can compare, can't we? Compare to Casino. So, braking's better, cornering's worse, smoothness is slightly better, overtaking's better, consistency is worse, adaptability is better, fitness is slightly worse, feedback is a lot worse. Focus is 9, and he hates leading. You're a team player. I think we're going to give him a miss. So we do have a new engine created. It'll cost us 2 million for another one, but I think we need to do it. Plus 15 on max, yes. Reliability plus 25, but minus 5 to top speed. I think we'll take it. I know it's minus 5 top speed, but reliability goes up, and it does give us a chance to get this in as soon as possible. It's going to cost us 2.125 million. I'm going to get 106,000 back because of my personal perk. I've taken the financial payments minus 5%. So I think that is a good shout. That is an improvement, so we're going to get into that now. I said we're going to get into that now, thank you. We're going to improve it before we start using it properly. We've got a scout report on a driver to look at as well. Hopefully we can get a driver in. So Mike David Ortman. He's just divorced. Marketability's gone up by 5. Smoothness 13, feedback's only 5. That feedback is what's killing it. I want someone with really good feedback and really, really good smoothness. Got another scout. The fuck? Got another scout report here. David Ortman, that's fine. That was the previous guy. Got a DTM happening in Guildford. Do I can say to that? I don't really care. Financial management concerns, I can understand, boss. I can understand. I've got it. Scouting report is done. Not one of the best drivers in GT Masters. Okay, but 78%, smoothness 12, feedback is 6. He's not interested. Okay. That's fine, mate. It's fine. We've got a few more people coming in. Locked, build scouting facility. Yeah, so we've got a few more guys being scouted. I don't know how quickly we can get some of these done there. Right, so we've got Vancouver, and because of that, that's going to be the end of today's episode. Now, if you have enjoyed the opening episode of the Fire series, then of course, please do put down in the comments that you enjoyed it, or you've really fucking hated it. If you hated it, I do apologise. If you haven't yet subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. Please like the video. We'll get some... Oh, pardon me. We'll get some visibility on the video if we get some likes and some comments. And the more likes and comments we can get, the more people can then vote on next year's car. And the more votes coming onto next year's car, the more it'll feel like a community event. And I'm really looking forward to it feeling like a community event. I want to try... I mean, I originally got into YouTube because I was a little bit bored. And I'm still not looking to become a professional YouTuber. It's not going to happen in my lifetime. But I would like to create a bit of a community. I am going to create a Discord channel soon. Hopefully the people here watching this were quite happy to join that Discord channel. We'll have a nice little community, as I say. I love that word, community. Fills me with joy. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't checked out the stream that happened for the Ice mod on Saturday, it's on my channel. Go ahead and check it out if you can. 6.5 hours. If you don't know about the Fire mod, I have done a showcase video and I did streams with Chris, one of the mod developers. So go ahead and check those out too. And yeah, I'll see you when I see you. Take care. Bye bye. I'm not the most professional, see? I should be doing this. 1, 2, 3.